All right, underway the second half.
She's like, I don't hear you have a guest with you.
Finney versus Fillmore
We are so loud you can't not hear us.
in Fillmore, New York.
Well, now it's a challenge.
Finney in the white jerseys. Fillmore in green and black.
No, you walk. You walk all the way.
And Fillmore trying to take a shot. Crosses it over.
The long
That's not your
way.
back to break.
Finney gets it out of there.
Win it.
All right, Finney!
And it goes out of bounds. It's going to be Fillmore ball coming in.
This is what happens. Put the bag back over there. You're gonna get a ball
Don't give
to the
up.
face.
Don't give up.
You got this, ladies! Let's go Falcons! Woo!
Fillmore takes a shot.
Come on,
Bounces off of the goalie.
All right.
Way to kick it
All right,
out
Grace.
the way.
And we've got a corner kick coming up for Fillmore.
Daniel, your teeth stay in your mouth.
He did not go to school today because they had to go out.
Wait, didn't you say stay over here, Daniel?
And Grace Martin sends it out of bounds. Another corner kick coming up for Fillmore.
I'm comfortable. I am very comfortable.
There's the kick. Good kick. Grace Martin grabs it. Fillmore sends it out of bounds. Goal kick coming up for Finney.
Clearly, but it doesn't
Look as bad as it did. Yeah.
Grace Martin lining up to take the kick.
Better.
I can tell where it's, I can see it. Let's go,
I catch the ball, and it's like a one-handed catch. And I'm like, yeah, and then Eddie comes under, literally.
There's your kick.
Into the mud,
Lofts
like,
it.
and I'm whip
Finney
all the
sends
way
it.
down this entire side. I
Martinez crosses it over to Vincek.
Oh.
Vincek pursuing it. No pressure.
It took my knee.
Sends it down the field. She's got Gamble on the far sideline. Gamble taking it down the sideline. Ball goes out. And it's Fillmore ball coming back.
Daniel?
Stay with Josh and Benji. That's fine. I don't know.
Fillmore still working down the sideline. Now trying to cross it.
He walked on it and he stopped. And he punched it and he looked at me.
Fillmore still advancing. Van Leeuwen sends it to the sideline. It's going to be Fillmore ball coming in.
Daniel didn't get it.
When I first walked onto this, it doesn't look like fabric.
Bad throw. It's going to be Finney ball now.
Far away. So I walked up and
Lombardo with the throw. Gets it to Pajak. Pajak sends it upfield. No, Fillmore grabs it. Sends it. Still in bounds. Now Pajak gets it back. Lombardo with it. Sends it. Gets it around to one player. Fillmore gets it back. Fillmore trying to do something in the middle. Gets a shot. Shot high in the net. This goes right over top of Paris Blackman. So Fillmore pulls ahead further with a 3-0 lead now at 36:27 to go in the second half.
that was my favorite part.
Fillmore's third goal, scored by number 24, Danielle
Yes, you are.
Wolcott,
Leave your sweater on.
assisted by Emily Hack.
Leave your sweatshirt. Yes, Mama.
Then why are you hiding?
All right, lining up.
3, 2. I will swat you right
All right.
Use your words. Go to girl. Come on.
You may go back
Vincek
there.
working towards the
Leave your
sideline.
sweater on.
Fillmore intercepts. Takes it down the sideline. Gets it past the Finney defender. Ball rolling towards the corner. Still
All
in
right,
bounds.
ladies, you got this. Let's go, Finney! Woo!
Fillmore crosses it.
All right, ladies.
Back and
Let's go,
forth with the ball.
Finney!
Still over the middle here.
I heard yourself. I heard yourself.
Woo,
Fillmore
let's
trying
go,
to reset.
Finney! All right,
And
way to get
Vincek gets it out of there.
All right,
Martinez with the ball
Ladies,
now.
you got
No,
this.
Fillmore grabs
You
it.
can hear our Gracie all the way across the field too. So. Loud children.
Fillmore working the ball
Which is finicky, isn't it?
in towards the middle. Gets it in there.
We also project.
There's a shot lining up.
We all project.
Nice, Paris.
Paris Blackman bounces off of her. And ball rolls out off of a Fillmore foot. So we have a goal kick coming up for Finney.
Zoe Beard.
And Fillmore making another substitution. 35 minutes to go in the second half. Grace Martin lining up the kick.
All right.
Lost it
Let's go,
towards the
All
near
right,
sideline.
Danielle.
Fillmore with it
Come
now.
on, Liz. You got this. You got it.
Long
Who's
kick from
there?
Fillmore.
Go.
Grace Martin
Let's
blocks
go,
it.
Grace. All
Follows
right.
it.
Who's there?
Sends
Who's
it
out there? You
upfield.
get it.
Fillmore
Come on, you got
returns
this,
it.
ladies.
Crosses it.
Let's go.
Lining up a shot. Sails a shot right to Paris Blackman.
Oh, nice.
Blackman grabs it.
Good one. Couldn't catch that.
Paris switching up the field. Nice high punt.
Nice.
Finney's first two. Vincek working on it now. Passes it up to Martinez. Martinez gets tripped. No call.
No call. She was tripped. No call. Come on. How come I don't know where it's going to be a very
And it's going to be Fillmore ball coming in.
Just wait. All right, you got this. Let's go, ladies. All right. Way to get it back.
Lombardo
All right,
with it.
who's there?
Oh,
Who's
gets
right
it
there?
taken away. Fillmore
Nice,
crosses
you got
it
this, ladies. Put the bear down there.
and gets a shot. Sails wide. Goal kick coming up for Finney. And
Number
substitutions.
6, Melody Moss.
Melody Moss coming in for
Let's go,
Danielle Pajak.
They switched out Melody and Danielle. Nobody else though, because the other girls don't get tired.
Grace Martin with a kick. Fillmore's first two, but no, Melody Moss has it now.
Woo!
Sends
All
it.
right, you got this, ladies.
Weasel Staten is down there. Well, Melody Moss follows it,
Let's go, Finney.
continuing to provide pressure.
Woo!
Push up. Let's go.
You got this.
Staten got there, forced Fillmore to kick it out of bounds. So it's going to be Finney ball coming in,
They're tired.
down in Fillmore territory. Van Leeuwen jogging over to take the throw. Fillmore sends it to the sideline and down the sideline. Van Leeuwen turns it,
Subway sub.
sends it back to Fillmore. Race for the ball, and they're going to call that one on Fillmore. So it's going to be a Finney kick. And Avery Vincek lining up to take the kick.
That's why they have to have the soft serve.
We were playing Holly and the
Low driving kick right towards the middle.
Come on.
so the
Fillmore turns it back.
You got this. Stay with it.
Vincek chasing it down.
I keep feeling great.
so
Hereford chasing it down now.
Yeah.
Still Vincek. Oh, still Fillmore ball, and they're going to call that one on Finney. So we have a kick coming up for Fillmore from the far sideline, fairly deep into Finney territory. There's the kick. High kick, bouncing kick. Finney gets a couple bodies on it and a foot, sends it towards the sideline. Gamble tries to get there, but can't get there before it rolls out of bounds. So we've got a toss in now, and they just send it back upfield a little bit. Now pursuing it across field, takes the shot. Shot goes wide. Goal kick coming up for the Falcons. And Grace Martin lining up to take that kick
You got a nice little
on the
stretch
far
and
side of the
go
box.
back.
There's your kick.
Somebody says though.
Finney's first two. Van Leeuwen is one that got a body on it.
If you're gonna say it, just be like, dude, I'm.
Fillmore with it now. Trying to line up a shot. Takes that shot. And Paris Blackman
Good job, Mom.
is able to get her hands on it.
And then it turned into American. Honey, you're
good.
job,
It's
keeper.
okay. It's not a big deal. You're fine, darling.
I couldn't play that. I'm too aggressive.
Sets up the punt.
So you tripped.
Short, low punt. Vincek's first two. Now Martinez has it. Martinez sends it out to Moz. Moz gets a good foot on it. Right to Liesl Staten. Liesl sends it outside to Moz. Moz back inside. And Fillmore turns it. Now Vincek has it.
You gotta jump on it.
Moz sending it again. Fillmore looking to return it. Fillmore setting up a kick. Gets it to the outside. Sends it down the sideline. No. Herford intercepts. Vincek with it. Sends it outside. Gamble there. And it goes out of bounds. And they're calling it Finney ball. Gamble with the throw. Knifes it in. Fillmore returns it. Van Leeuwen fighting for it. Lateral Valley now. And Moz now gets a foot on it. Taking it outside. No. Fillmore turns it. Passes it. Trying to reset. Long kick from Fillmore. Gets past Martin. Herford with a foot on it. Herford taking it down the field now. Gets it past.
Oh, come on, man. It's okay.
Fillmore returns it. Vincek with it. Vincek to Martinez. Martinez going to the outside. Has Melody Moz there. Moz sends it in to Liesl Staten. Liesl tries to make something happen. Goes off of Fillmore foot. Fillmore now has it. Trying to reset. Fillmore still in control. Lombardo chasing it down. Crosses it to the middle. Martin sends it out to Moz. Moz to Van Leeuwen. Van Leeuwen to Vincek. Vincek sends it to Staten. Staten still with it. She's got three defenders closing on her. She gets it down the field. Still in bounds. Still in bounds, fighting for it. And it goes out. And Finney ball. It's going to be Finney ball coming in on the far sideline, deep in Fillmore territory. Here's a throw. Fillmore kicks it back towards its outside. Finney gets a kick in towards the goal, but no one there to follow it in. So Fillmore's goalkeeper takes a punt. Takes a Fillmore bounce into Finney territory. Still in bounds. Herford in pursuit of the ball. Keeps it in bounds. And calling a foul on Fillmore. So we've got a kick coming up for Finney. Grace Martin trotting over to take that kick.
Out second semester with a 1.
Here we go. Long low kick to midfield. Fillmore now trying to set something up. Lombardo clears it out. Gets it out to Vincek. Vincek to Van Leeuwen. Van Leeuwen now pursuing the ball across the field. Fillmore with a trip. No, they're saying that that was Lydia with the trip. All right. So Fillmore ball.
Hold on, if our girl tripped, why did they get the ball?
I was waiting for that shoulder.
Because it wasn't called right. That's why.
Good, come on.
Grace Martin sends it to the sideline, and it's going to be Fillmore ball coming in. But we have substitutions for Fillmore. 2 coming in.
Take after them and put some subs in. Well, that's the thing, they're tired. Yeah, they are. So we got,
26 minutes left to go here in the second half. Fillmore holding on to a 3-0 lead over Finney.
I don't know.
What? What's the question?
What are we having for dinner?
I don't know. Not my birthday.
Oh.
Also, there's nowhere to eat out here, so
We'll talk about about it and text everybody over.
Fillmore throwing the ball in here, deep in Finney territory. Vinsek clears it, sends it.
All right, ladies.
Fillmore now with it,
Was insensitive.
trying to set something up. Crosses it to the middle.
I was really upset.
Martin gets a foot on it. And Gamble gets a foot on it. Fillmore sends it back. Now lining up a shot. Rolls one in. And scores another goal. 25:09 left to go in the second half. Fillmore takes a 4-0 lead over the Finney Falcons. And Grace Martinez is asking to take a breather, heading towards the sideline.
I've never seen that before until today. Abe showed it to me, and I was
My favorite part of that song, we used to do that in college. Grandpa Shark.
Daniel Pajak in for Grace
I didn't know,
Martinez.
I've never heard of it before.
It was like a camp thing.
I've never seen that before.
Me
The
neither.
shark thing? I told you. It's hilarious. That's like 2 billion views.
All
on
right.
YouTube.
Underway
I know
again.
all of a sudden it's got a resurgence. And here is my dad. So racially insensitive.
Then Lewin sends it towards the sideline.
I don't know why, what she said. made me
Punts it
so
deep.
My dad.
Keeps it in bounds. Actually crosses it towards the middle. Liesl Staten trying to get there, but not before Fillmore can send it with her own deep punt. Lombardo keeps it in bounds. Keeps it going Finney's way. Fillmore gets a foot on it. Blotto Valley now sends it back. Vinsek in pursuit. Fillmore steals it. And Lewin turns it back.
However you said that reminded me of that.
And they're calling, this call goes against Fillmore. So Van Leeuwen lines up to take the shot. Kicks it
Maybe they are.
into Fillmore territory. Melody Ma's in pursuit. Fillmore pops it up to the middle. Van Leeuwen sends it back. Volleying back and forth with the ball now.
Let's go, Finney!
Takes a Fillmore roll.
One man.
Van Leeuwen with no pressure on. Gets it to Vinsek.
Everyone else is done.
No. Fillmore turns it back again. Heads toward the sideline. What's the call? It's going to be Finney throw from in front of the Finney bench. Down the sideline, takes a good Finney bounce. And then out of bounds. No, still in bounds. Still in play. That goes out of bounds off of a Fillmore player. Gamble with a throw on the far sideline. Gets it down towards Staten, takes a bounce. And Fillmore sends it out of bounds towards their own bench. No, must have been off of a Finney foot. Fillmore with a throw.
Why?
Down the sideline, Fillmore heads it.
For the fact that it was on.
Maz takes a header on it. Now,
Ew.
I'm sorry, that was Vinsek with the header on it.
It's a lecture.
Fillmore can't keep it in bounds. So Finney throw here. Lombardo with a throw. Down the sideline, gets it to Pajak. Pajak sends it in towards Vinsek. Not able to get her foot on it. Too much of a bounce there. Fillmore now advancing. Ball rolls out of bounds. Fillmore ball thrown in on the far side.
Emma, you need to protect him from the monster. Isn't that your thing?
Still in bounds.
Hey! Back off. Buzz off. Buzz off, Buster.
Volleying back and forth. There's a shot from Fillmore. Paris Blackman grabs it.
Oh, yeah.
I think they're hilarious.
Sets up a kick.
Not by the light.
Punt. Takes a Finney bounce. Gets out to Liesl Staten. No, Fillmore steals it.
You die.
Fillmore trying to line up a shot now. Sends it back for a reset.
Oh, I'm a genius gamer.
Gets it inside, and Grace Martin sends it out of bounds. So we have a Fillmore corner kick coming up. And they just send it in. It's right in the middle. That was Van Leeuwen who got it out of there. Fillmore back in control of it again, trying to line up another opportunity. Staten in pursuit. Fillmore turns it back. And Vinsek deflects it towards the outside. Still in bounds out there. Vinsek with it now. Sends a pass. Staten unable to get to it. Crosses. Fillmore sends it toward the sideline. Lombardo challenging. No, Fillmore still in control. Trying to set up a shot. They've got a player down there. Vinsek gets in the way.
Hey.
All right. Fillmore shot was slow and low, and Blackman was able to grab it. Nice punt. Takes a Finney bounce over midfield. All right. Finney now trying to make something happen. And that ball sails out of bounds. And it's going to be a Fillmore ball coming back. Down the sideline. Finney's still in control. Lombardo challenges, forces it to the outside. Lombardo still fighting for it. Blotto Valley now gets a foot on it. Fillmore bounces one up. And Van Leeuwen boots it to the sideline. It's going to be Fillmore ball coming in on the far side in front of the Finney bench. And 3 subs in for Fillmore. $18:45 to go here in the second half. Fillmore holding on to a 4-0 lead. And the ball back in play.
It's on you. It was on me and I blew it on.
Fillmore throwing in again.
No, it landed on my jacket and I blew on it. And landed on
Fillmore crossing the ball. Ball rolling free. Fillmore gets there first. Takes a long, deep shot. Stays in bounds. Lombardo sends it back. Moz has it.
No, it's returning.
Hereford gets hit in the back while she takes a shot at it. But still gets it out. Melody Moz with it now. Sending it to the sideline. No. Fillmore's there. Gets a foot on it. Martin blocks it. And we have a corner kick coming up for Fillmore. There's the kick. They send it right in towards the middle. And then they send it back out. Looking to set up again. Here's another crossing kick. Vinsek gets in the way of that one. And then Lombardo lofts it to Liesl Staten. Staten trying to keep control of the ball. And we get a whistle. It's call against Fillmore. So Finney lining up to take a kick. Avery with the kick. Sends it towards the middle. A couple white jerseys down there. Liesl Staten gets a foot on it, bounces off of a Fillmore player. Chases it to the sideline, keeps it in bounds. Now coming down, Fillmore direction. Fillmore sends it. No one there for it. Grace Martin lines up to send it back. Gets it back to Hereford. Hereford takes it down. No. Fillmore turns it back. Fillmore now going down the sideline. Down the sideline. Heading towards the corner. Now tries to cross. Runs into Grace Martin. Grace Martin keeps it in bounds. Sends it back. Finney direction.
But only apples to me.
I could have won a spelling bee when I was younger.
Gamble sent it to Vinsek. Vinsek now trying to cross it. No, gets picked off by Fillmore. Fillmore lining up, crossing the field. Big kick coming from Fillmore. Bounces towards Paris. Paris is able to grab it. 15:40 to go in the half. Paris with a punt. Punt takes a Finney bounce, crosses midfield. Fillmore turns it back, but Vinsek is there. Vinsek fighting for it. No, Fillmore gets it. Hereford fighting for it now. Following it to the sideline, still in bounds. Fillmore sends it to the middle, gets a shot, and that shot goes wide, goes off of Paris Blackman's glove and out of bounds.
Number 6, Shelby Beardsley. Number 9, Olivia Herring. And number 22, Torin Wolfer.
So we have corner kick coming up for Fillmore. Fillmore also making 3 more substitutions here with 14 minutes, 45 seconds to go in the second half. There's the kick. Nice kick, sailing right into the middle. And they take a shot that pops up and over. So we've got Finney ball now. Alyssa Lombardo lining up to take the goal kick. Sends it down the middle. Fillmore's first 2. Takes it to the sideline. Not able to keep it in. So we've got Finney ball here. Lombardo with a throw down the sideline. Fillmore's first 2. And Fillmore sends it out of bounds. Lombardo again with a throw. Lofts one down the sideline. Fillmore heads it. Sends it in towards the middle. Trying to settle it. Fillmore gets a good kick down towards the goal. Now working to line up a shot. Struggle for the ball. Fillmore still in control. There we go. Van Leeuwen kicks it, clears it. Staten trying to get it. Ma's now trying to intercept. Fillmore sends it back towards the middle. Vinsek challenging. Hereford gets a foot on it, gets it out to Pajak. Pajak now lining up, trying to make something happen. Sends it out of bounds. It's going to be a Fillmore toss from the near sideline.
Number 1, Sophia Templeton.
And another substitution for Fillmore. 12:45 to go now in the second half. Here's the throw. Blotto Valley gets on it and sends it out of bounds. Got a Fillmore throw now from near the corner. Fillmore still in control of the ball. Fillmore now carrying the ball across the field. Martin is there. Ball bouncing in front of the goal. Someone clears it out. Oh, we've got Alyssa Lombardo is down and injured. And coach jogs onto the field. Finney players taking a knee. So the clock is stopped at 12 minutes.
The ambiance is serious. Are they all gathering in the middle of the Chicago party? Ew. I don't. They don't have a med kit.
I know, but she can't.
Captains are over there
Man.
helping her to her feet. Unable to put weight on one of her legs, it looks like. So, injury for a key defender for Finney. Being helped off the field
Daniel, stay on the
by
ground.
two of the captains. Grace Martin, Lydia Van Leeuwen.
Oh, they're carrying her. Poor thing. Aw.
Aw.
Coach Blackman now stepping in to help carry her off the field.
I was like, is that Grace?
Poor baby. Yes, it's great. 14.
Yeah, I think. Well, I thought that.
She's like, I am not the soccer. I'm Grace Martin.
I mean, that's a
Grace Martinez coming back into the game.
Basketball. I thought she was like soccer.
And for the Falcons, number 31, Grace Martinez.
All right, looks like they're bringing Melody Moz back into the defender position.
The Lima game when Grace had to be carried off and then they carried her to the car. Yeah, that was not my favorite thing.
And we're back underway.
Or the North Star game when she put her head on the rock and Daddy had to carry her off the field. Were you there for that? That was when NASA was still.
Oh. Then I was there for that.
She hit Sarah Curtis.
All right, Avery. I also had a game.
That game, Sarah Curtis was taken to the hospital for a concussion, and then Grace fell, and they had her out for the rest of the game.
Fillmore trying to take a shot. Paris Blackman stops it. 11:20 to go in the game as Paris lines up to punt the ball.
Oh, yeah. It was like 2 years ago. And they've had
Ball takes a good bounce.
Coach Blackman's really well.
Ball rolling free. Emily Gammel's there. Sends it down the sideline.
That was, yeah.
No.
Oh, no, I wouldn't have been there. No,
Bit of a collision in the middle of the field
it was 2 years ago.
between Lydia Van Leeuwen and a Fillmore player. They're calling it against Finney.
Yeah.
Remember she slept on the bathroom floor.
Yeah.
Then we took her to the doctor and they sent her right for the CAT scan.
Fillmore with the kick.
And that was the day of the wind.
Herford's first two, sends it toward the sideline. Fillmore keeps it in. And then
I told him if he wasn't looking at lessons, we had to sit with you. Then over and over again. So.
I said moping McMopers. If you growl, are you an animal?
Growl.
You're not an animal. You're humans. Humans don't growl. Humans use their words. Use your words. Are you frustrated? Are you angry? Why are you mad? Why don't you like veggies?
All right. Ball's headed in Finney's direction. Fillmore sends it out of bounds.
I'm not
Finney with a throw in from the side.
You can ask me. You can say,
no,
Emma,
you can sit
can
right,
you please move?
and she's not going to move. No, mommy said no. You're gonna sit right there.
Still down in the Fillmore end of the field. Finney fighting for it. Carrying it across the field
I
now.
will take Daniel.
Fillmore turns it back.
Go to the game. I like
Heads out of bounds. It's going to be Finney ball going in.
I like timeout. I don't know.
Van Leeuwen throws it. Fillmore turns it. Bounces across the field.
That's enough.
Fillmore now turning it their direction, down the sideline.
And I said no.
Crosses it. They've got a player there.
Sometimes people say no.
Lines up.
You have to live with that.
Nice.
And that shot turned by Melody Moz.
There.
There are other people sitting there. Do not.
No.
Danielle takes it towards the sideline. And it's out on Fillmore. So Finney throwing in from deep in their own territory. Sends it down the sideline. No one's touched it yet. Fillmore now has it. Crosses it. Melody Moz is there. Gets it out to Grace Martinez. Martinez sends it over to Vincek. Vincek advances it for Staten. Staten in pursuit.
You got this! Woo! Let's go, Finney!
Down the sideline. Crosses it. She's got Vincek there. Vincek takes the shot, but it is deflected. And the Fillmore goalkeeper is easily able to catch up to it. Goalkeeper punts it.
Nice.
Come on, keep it up there.
Fillmore working down the field now, down the middle of the field. Lining up for a shot. Martin clears it to the side.
All right.
And Finney gets a kick here. Offside, must have been the call. 7 minutes to go in the game. Martin gets it to Danielle Pajak. Pajak to Martinez.
Come on, you gotta
Martinez
communicate,
with it again.
ladies.
Crosses it into Staten. Staten's wide
Tell
open.
her.
Sends it out to Vincek. Vincek sends it back
All
to
right, you
Staten.
got this. Who's there?
Fillmore gets a foot on it and turns it back. Fillmore with it now with no pressure. Taking it to the middle. Sends it. And another goal for Fillmore. And they're playing some Toby Mac for their celebration music. So we'll take that. With 6 minutes, 23 seconds to go in the game. Fillmore advances their lead 5-0.
It's all right, ladies. You got this. Don't give up. You got this, Finney. Let's go. You got it, ladies. Work together.
Finney now advancing
All
the
right,
ball.
you got this.
No, and Fillmore turns it.
All right. Who's there?
She does. She's like, I don't
Come on.
Fillmore still advancing with the
All
ball.
right, ladies. You got this.
Taking
Let's
it down
go.
the middle. And we got a whistle.
I don't know what that was.
May I
Grace didn't
introduce
like
you,
it,
sir?
right? Did you see that?
What?
Did you see our Gracie?
Yes.
She didn't like it. She, that was angry.
All right, so we've got a call against Finney, so Fillmore lining up for the
I
kick.
know my prescription is bad, but if you count it out, I'm sure you can see a lot better. All right, you got this.
Good kick.
Woo!
Blackman
Let's
grabs it.
go! Nice catch! All right, ladies, you got this. Let's go!
5:15 to go
All right,
in the
Finney.
game.
Tell me.
Let's go, ladies!
Blackman with a punt.
Finney's a voice. I don't
Gets
do
good
that.
leg on it. Fillmore
Woo!
turns it
Let's
now.
go! Who's down there?
Van
All
Leeuwen
right,
sends
all
it.
right. All right,
She's
you got
got
this.
Martinez
Follow
with it.
through, follow through. Who's with her?
Martinez gets it
All
out
right,
towards
all right.
Liesl Staten.
Now you're mad.
Staten in
I was gonna
pursuit.
say, I sound like Matthew McConaughey.
And Fillmore sends it out of bounds. So it's going to be a Finney throw in front of the Fillmore bench. Gamel's there with the ball. Sends it down the sideline. Pops up in the air.
Well done.
Still in bounds.
Down.
Fillmore gets a good kick on
All
it.
right, Finney, you got
Now trying to
this.
cross
Who's
it
on her? You got it.
and send it.
Let's go.
There you go.
Melody Maws intercepts.
job.
Fillmore with it again.
All right, ladies. All right, follow her. Good
Sends
job.
it to the
good
outside.
job.
Melody Maws again. Turns it back.
All right.
Fillmore advances it. Gets it out. Grace Martin sends it to the outside. Gamel's with it there. Takes it down the sideline. Sends it. She's got Liesl Staten. Liesl Staten trying to cross it to Avery Vinsek. Vinsek gets it out towards Pajek,
Well, that
but
last
Fillmore is able to turn it.
All right, you got
Fillmore
this,
now.
Finney. Let's go. All right, who's with
Advancing
us?
the ball.
You got it. Way to follow her down. Let's go.
Fillmore still advancing the ball. Now Pajek gets a foot on it. No. Fillmore advancing again.
They're actually not cold right now.
It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. You
Martin
got
keeps it
this.
in
Nice,
bounds.
Grace. Let's go. Who's with her?
Gets it
Who's
out
there?
towards
Who's
Melody.
there? Who's there?
There's a Fillmore shot, sails out of bounds. Goal kick coming up with 3 minutes, 20 seconds to go in the game.
For the Lady Eagles,
3 more subs in for the Fillmore Eagles.
They're players. Imagine if we did the same. Maybe our girls wouldn't be tired. They could get a nice rest.
Let anybody transfer out.
Well,
Grace Martin lines up with a goal kick.
I know. Sounds right, honestly.
Sends it towards the far sideline. Fillmore is the first touch.
The entire field.
Van Leeuwen turns it,
Watch the ball move.
sends it out of bounds.
Nobody. Oh.
Fillmore with a throw. Fillmore trying to do a reset.
all right, ladies. You got this, Finney. Let's go.
Martinez is
All
there
right,
to challenge.
ladies. You got it.
Fillmore's able to get
Who's
the ball
there?
away. Fillmore advancing the ball
These little
now.
girls running around the pole. They're ready to play. I mean,
Fillmore lining up a kick.
Oh, see, look at her.
She might be.
And Paris grabs it.
She's been
Or
doing
else
that the
she's
whole
just running.
game.
Oh.
She's been doing that the whole
She's probably
game.
just
She's
bored.
ready. She's ready to
Paris
go.
with a
She
kick.
is ready to go
But
in.
you know what? They won't put her in because we don't show them. I don't know why. I'm waiting for a report on my desk, but they haven't. Yeah.
There is. No, Ben you mentioned that there's a size discrepancy.
She's telling me.
Throw in for Fillmore there.
I didn't realize that you were wearing a sweatshirt under your warm up.
Fillmore is still in control of the ball and advancing with it.
What is a different color?
Water Valley gets a foot on it.
Matches look like they're random.
Blackman comes out
Yeah.
and grabs the ball.
It's not as shiny as it.
Boy. Did she throw another hissy fit because they
Blackman with a punt. Low punt. Takes a
I
good
don't
Finney
think girls
bounce.
are either super frisky or super like in the mud. There's no in between.
Vinsek in pursuit. No, Fillmore turns it.
They're in between.
Fillmore advancing the ball
No,
now
I said
down the
Alpha
sideline.
girls.
Hereford turns
I
it,
said
keeps it in
alligator
bounds.
You know where you don't want to go?
Still fighting for it.
Oh my god. Listen. Again. no
Rolls out of bounds. It's
conversation.
going to be
Let me make my own life choice.
No.
Finney ball coming in. Hereford with a quick throw. Gets it down to Liesel. Staten. Liesel advancing with it. Down the sideline.
I'm starting to introduce myself as Todd.
Goes out of bounds off
What about
of
my middle name?
Fillmore foot.
You can call him his daddy.
My name's the
Gamble goes down to do the handle the throw in duties.
A sweater when you say that. My name's Daddy. It just sounds
Throws
like a
it
sweater
in.
name.
Or like
pipe.
either like a sweat, like a
Martinez in
definite
pursuit.
sweater, or like a leather jacket.
Ball goes out
No,
Leather
he's gotta wear the
for
sweater.
Fillmore.
Aviator jacket.
Then you can't
And that's the game. Your final score from Fillmore. Fillmore Eagles 5, Finney Falcons 0.